there, in for another Tag Tuesday. I'll just show you what I'm going to use first. I'm going to use this paper pad here. This is a few years old and I got it through the range. This week's theme is maps. It's Tag Tuesday and it's hosted by Handmade by Shirley here on YouTube. Every week you have to make a tag with the prompt for that week. And as I said, this week's is maps. So I'm using this, and it's got a few maps and things in it. I'm using this paper pad here. I originally cut out this tag from this die set. But when I was looking through things to use with it, I thought, no, these papers are lovely. I don't want to use this tag. So this is the die set I used to cut that, but I'm not going to use it. That's the die set I've used, the paper pad I've used, sorry. Right, this paper pad here is lovely and it's double-sided. And I thought, you know, I wanted to use these two bits, but I couldn't get them positioned just, you know, so that I liked it. I just didn't like it. So I'm going to put them back to back. And we will see a bit of this backing paper on each side, because I'm going to put them slightly off, I think. Okay. Now, to enhance these papers, I done that stamp in there was just this, but I'm not finished, so I'm going to go ahead here and do some more. I'm going to get my blending brush and I'm going to use the frayed burlap, and I'm just going to go round the edges just to antique it a wee bit. And on the paper pad here that I have chosen, it's got maps of the world in it. If you look closely here, this has got like Venezuela, South America, the Panhandle, you know, here. And this one is like that, except enlarged out. I don't even see Britain on it. No, because that's Africa there. I don't see any Britain. Doesn't matter, it's a world map. So I'm just antiquing the edges here. Just dampening down that white edge a bit. Trying to bring it into colour with the rest of it. Okay. Right, now I've got these stamps here. That was the one that I just done this on. So maybe do another wee bit of that, maybe on this side. And you can do your second and third gen. Just put it anywhere. Okay. Right, so I'll take that one off and I'll maybe use a different colour now. Let's see what we've got here. Vintage photo. And I'm going to use, because these look like wee travel stamps. And it's this set here. Again, I've had this for a few years. I don't even think the range does these stamps anymore. These were for the range and they were £1.99. So I'm using a couple off of here. That's where the writing came from. And I've got these two on the block here because I thought they looked like travel stamps. You know, when you used to get your suitcase and your passport stamped and things. You don't get that anymore. And I'm just going to over stamp. You know, a wee bit like that. Just a couple of stamps on it. I'll maybe do these two here. Again. Okay, so that's that one. Now I will stick these two together now. And I'm just using this tacky glue here. Plenty of that on. And I'm not going right to the edge because I'm going to ski with it a wee bit. Okay. It's actually stopped raining here for the first time in about 3 weeks. Okay, put these two together. And you don't see much of the backing paper, but you do see it. Now what side do I want to use as my front? I think I'll use this side as my front. I'll get my crocodile out here. And again, because I've done it ski with, I'm going to now you could put one of the wee fastener things in there. In fact, I think I've got some just here. A setter. I can never remember how to do these. Anyway, we'll give it a go. I'll put that in there and then I will stick it in here. Okay, so it's got the wee fastener on the end. And that will save it ripping. Then I put the card in. Right, I was wanting a wee compass or something to go with my maps. And this was off that same paper, the same page, as you can see, it's got these maps in. And I like that wee compass there, so what I've got here is my epoxy domes, and I've got glitter ones and I've got plain ones. I'm going to go for a glittered one, I think. These are self-adhesive, and when you put it on it, it kind of magnifies it as well. So, and now I'm just going to cut round about that. The epoxy stickers are great, and I've had them that long. Some of them are starting to lose their stick. These ones here are fine. But see, if they do, you just put your crystal glaze down behind it and that'll stick it easy. So there we go. I think I'll stick that down here because I'm going to have my ribbon up there. And it doesn't actually have NS and that on it, it's just got all the markings. So I don't need to worry about direction there. That's a good thing. Okay, so that's the epoxy stickers. Right, now because this is a map and for me it's about travel, so I've got this Tim Holtz ideology, the big chart things, and I was going to look for words that mean travel to me and what travel means and put them in here. So let me get a pokey tool out, and I think the first one we'll go for will be adventure. Do you know, I'll maybe rub that over first, and it's probably stuck to my mat now. So I'll put that in there. And then we'll see what other ones I've got beyond, I think. Because you should look beyond your own place. Actually, I'm going to leave that white, I think. I was just, oh no, well, I know. No, I won't. Just give it a wee rub. And let's see, destination. That's another good one. I'm hoping my hands are going to get better this week because the sun's out, as I said. For the first time in 3 weeks it's stopped raining. So I'm hoping my hands get back to kind of a wee bit more normal. And there's Journey, we'll try another one. I'll put that there. Oops. And I'm going to put the brown round about it a wee bit. Yeah. Okay, now obviously I will have all the links for everything for the channel and the challenge and things like that in the description box. So please go and have a look at other people's makes as well. I'm going to use a piece of seam binding here, and I'm going to darken it down a wee bit with some ink. Remember, you can change your colours of things, and I don't want this a uniform colour. So there, that's fine. I'll thread that through here. Now, if I wanted to write a to and a from or a happy birthday or something like that, you could quite easily put a wee tag on the back, you know, like a wee cream piece of paper or something to go with it. Now, I don't think this seam binding will seal because it's cotton. That's quite nice, that burnt end actually. So there we go. A nice wee tag. Put that behind it for you to have a wee look. So that's my make for this week's challenge. As I said, all the links and details will be below, and go and have a wee look and see what you can see. Okay folks, see you all again the next time.